global outbreak. They know it's easy to manage, but see, they need you to panic. It's all about cake. Some of my dogs found out late. But now this shit is everywhere, like a dog you try housebreak. Wait, when my dog smell meat, that nigga mouth shake. He about to find out how human meat in his mouth tastes. I still feel coming out safe. It's something small. I was surprised how many people masked up I fucking saw. So I had to make a couple calls and realize this incident is just to implement martial fucking law. Players touch the ball with the same hands they sneezing over. So the NBA shut down now and the season over. I don't even believe them jokers. I can see the actors. Leaders make you follow the media to mislead the masses. The word God ain't in the Bible if you read the chapters. To understand God, dog, you gotta read it backwards. They use dogma to deceive your asses. So when
Say what? Let's get it again.
they need you to panic, it's all about cake. Some of my dogs found out late. But now this shit is everywhere, like a dog you trying housebreak. Wait, when my dog smell meat, that nigga mouth shake. He about to find out how human meat in his mouth tastes. I still feel coming out safe. It's something small. I was surprised how many people masked up I fucking saw. So I had to make a couple calls and realize this incident is just to implement martial fucking law. Players touch the ball with the same hands they sneezing over. So the NBA shut down now and the season over. I don't even believe them jokers. I can see the actors. Leaders make you follow the media to mislead the masses. The word God ain't in the Bible if you read the chapters. To understand God, dog, you gotta read it backwards. They use dogma to deceive your asses. So when they say a dog a man's best friend, I believe they asses. See, these rappers ain't smart enough or hard enough to get a topic like this started up. Cause artists up for years they've been mumbling bars to hype the party up. Now that the club's closed down, it's time to bar it up. I'm sorry, but if you ain't share no information and that new music you just finished making, use an imitation. And I'm giving you an invitation. How our white president live in a White House, that's discrimination. Intimidation is what they use to control the world. What happened in the past is nothing like what they told the world. I was told the world a fucked up place, too much hate. Plus snakes are waiting your front lawn, you touch cake. For fuck's sake, if you ain't home yet, just remember that COVID only 19, ain't grown yet. Bars. They told you it's a global outbreak. They know it's easy to manage, but see, they need you to panic. It's all about cake. Some of my dogs found out late. But now this shit is everywhere, like a dog you trying housebreak. Wait, when my dog smell meat, that nigga mouth shake. He about to find out how human meat in his mouth tastes. I still feel coming out safe. It's something small. I was surprised how many people masked up I fucking saw. So I had to make a couple calls and realize this incident is just to implement martial fucking law. Players touch the ball with the same hands they sneezing over. So the NBA shut down now and the season over. I don't even believe them jokers. I can see the actors. Leaders make you follow the media to mislead the masses. The word God ain't in the Bible if you read the chapters. To understand God, dog, you gotta read it backwards. They use dogma to deceive your asses. So when they say a dog a man's best friend, I believe they asses. See, these rappers ain't smart enough or hard enough to get a topic like this started up. Cause artists up for years they've been mumbling bars to hype the party up. Now that the club's closed down, it's time to bar it up. I'm sorry, but if you ain't share no information and that new music you just finished making, use an imitation. And I'm giving you an invitation. How our white president live in a White House, that's discrimination. Intimidation is what they use to control the world. What happened in the past is nothing like what they told the world. I was told the world a fucked up place, too much hate. Plus snakes are waiting your front lawn, you touch cake. For fuck's sake, if you ain't home yet, just remember that COVID only 19, ain't grown yet. Bars. They told you it's a global outbreak. They know it's easy to manage, but see, they need you to panic. It's all about cake. Some of my dogs found out late. But now this shit is everywhere, like a dog you trying housebreak. Wait, when my dog smell meat, that nigga mouth shake. He about to find out how human meat in his mouth tastes. I still feel coming out safe. It's something small. I was surprised how many people masked up I fucking saw. So I had to make a couple calls and realize this incident is just to implement martial fucking law. Players touch.
Period. And I don't know if y'all quite got that shit, but that's exactly what is taking place. Now listen, for those of you who already know how I get down, like, share, subscribe. This your girl to talk with Tiny, and I'm not here to pet and talk and I'm not here to negotiate. I'm not here to, massage your ego. None of that shit. Y'all already know how I get down, right? So with that being said, I hope and pray that an astronaut will hit so hard. Now listen, the reason why I say that because they finna come in our houses and do us dirty anyway, right? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Those of you who love your Trump, whatever, and you have been deceived, like it's nothing new under the sun. That y'all love your deception. I'm not mad at you. I'm really not. What we not doing over here is we're not gonna be trying to spread fear tactics. To tell you the truth, like before I get scared and tell you like, oh, me and my hood, we ain't ready for this. No, they not ready for us. Like for real, the oppression has piled up, motherfuckers. Like what else do we have to lose? Like it's naturally in us to fight. How the fuck y'all figure y'all running around here spreading fear tactics? Like if somebody punch you in your fucking face, you just gonna sit there and let them punch you? Rather, if you even lose or not, you're not gonna just sit there and be like, get the fuck on. What the fuck y'all out here talking all this crazy shit like, oh, well, it's all this fear mongering shit. You know what I'm saying? May the best one win. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all want to be out here fear mongering, that's on you. But listen, I'm here to inspire my people. And so what? So what? They got whatever they got. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High can make anything happen. Like I swear to everything I love, I pray that an astronaut would just fall on these pigs. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go out like that than these motherfuckers trying to grab us out of our house and take our children from us. So why not pay? Why not pray for an astronaut to hit them? Like so hard that it caves in their bunkers. I mean, like everything. Everything. Fire just brimstone rain on them. Brimstone just rain on them. That's my prayer. You know what I'm saying? Because I pray like a warrior. I don't pray like no chump ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is what it is. If y'all want to sit around here and act like, oh, you don't know your strength. Listen, sometimes, you know what, where I'm from? You ain't got no other choice but to be strong. You know what I'm saying? You don't know your strength until you in your worst motherfucking moments. Now, nothing new under the sun for us. I inspire all my peoples in the hood to rise the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they are going crazy. For us, no shit just shut down, blah blah blah, la la la. It's just another day for us. You know what I'm saying? We struggling to eat any motherfucking way. Our shit is it is what it is. Yes, we've been docile. Yes, we've been taught, and trained to be whatever. But right now, at this time, the whole world stopped. The whole world stopped. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel so docile. Just feel like, you know what? The curses are being reversed. And it is what it is. And the reason why I say that, because I really do I pray for an astronaut to hit the White House. I swear to everything I love. You know what I'm saying? That is my hardcore prayer. If I could pray for anything, it would be that. If I had one wish to be granted, it would be that. I swear to everything I love. You think I care about these powers of evil? Hell to the motherfucking no. What I look like running around here catering to them, becoming psyops. Look, I pray against the principality. Okay, motherfuckers? I pray that there's 4 of them coming. 4 of them, right? I pray all of them will just hit all of them. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my hardcore prayer, and I hope y'all come into an agreement with me on that. Instead of trying to meet these fucking pastor pork chops in the parking lot, trying to preach this Jesus bullshit to you. Like, when does it ever end? And I don't give a fuck about these pastors. I really don't. I am so happy that they cannot preach that false indoctrination ever again. And what the fuck is an Easter? Bunnies don't lay eggs. Let's get it together, okay? All they want to do is just kidnap children around these damn holidays. Independent. What the fuck is a Independence Day, huh? Where's your Independence Day? Look, you got these motherfuckers tighter than a motherfucker. that they can't shop through the Walmart in fucking peace. These douchebags, you know, these privileged, overgrown morons that are still waiting for their cue and their secret service, secret intelligence to come and save them from their own fucking fuckery, right? So they're saving the children, but meanwhile, they literally snatch. I feel bad for the nurses and the doctors and the police. So, well, you know what? I really don't. You know what? Because you know what? At some point, you know, when you know, how many of us been snatched out of our mother's hands? You know what I'm saying? During these times, how many of our ancestors had to endure with their children being snatched out of their motherfucking hands, huh? And going through some curses. And you know what? This is not a time to feel pity, man. This is a time to feel superior. This is a time to reclaim your identity. This is a time to fucking take the throne back. I don't know why you guys, and you know what? Some of you motherfuckers out there that you just can't stop loving your master. You can't stop serving him. Look, you slave motherfucker. You will be destroyed with your fucking master and these heathens and they fucking idols. Period. You think I'm gonna sit here and hold your hand down what owl? I want to know what owl. Down the pit of hell? Get the fuck on. You, and where you all go one, you go all. Get the fuck on. Straight to hell. It didn't matter to me. You understand me? Because if you don't want to take heed to this, you know what? I think it's the most disrespectful thing that these pricks can have. I mean, they can literally do. They will sit around on these damn Satan devices, if you will, and they would just, you know, contemplate on still trying to win this motherfucking white supremacy. And now that it's just backfiring on you stupid ass motherfuckers. Most of you, look, listen. The black folks, I'm talking to the black folks, that you sit there, you talk about Trump 2020, bitch. You be lucky if you even make it through another day. You be lucky. Now let's get into this shit because some of y'all so dumbed down. I don't know what to say to y'all. You know, you just sick and turn my fucking stomach. Some of y'all, I have to switch and say switch. Just like that. Switch. Because I hear the first little couple of sentences y'all say and y'all be like, y'all be on some, y'all dying to go back to this fucking captivity. Fuck captivity. You know what I'm saying? I want to be set free. I'd rather brimstone to come and rain down than these motherfuckers to come and snatch folks out of their house and take their children away from them. Like, what's wrong with y'all? You know? And you motherfuckers that are running around here talking about, oh, they're saving the children. No, they're not. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to others. Stop fucking being an oppressor. You know? You're not going to learn until you learn. And that's the problem. So, learn the hard way. Now, here's what I have here on my damn screen. Hopefully, it's on your damn screen. You know, with all due respect, I don't mean to be so hostile and so angry, but you know what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This shit did not just happen to me overnight, okay? It took me 40 motherfucking something years to feel like this, okay? I'm not no little fucking spring chicken, okay? Now, for those of you who are sitting around, you know, waiting to be entertained and you want to be preached to because some fucking fake ass resurrection and all this crazy shit you got going on, listen, my best advice for you is to pray and repent from your wicked ass ways, okay? Because listen here, look, this is what you got coming. Not one, not two, not three, but four. Four in there damn four of these motherfuckers coming your way. You know what I'm saying? So what world are you ready to go back to? Talk about, oh, when the coronavirus finished, bitch, y'all be lucky if you even have a body. You understand me? Let alone your rotten ass souls. Because you don't want to get saved. You don't. You know what? Somebody got to talk to these motherfuckers. You know what? I got to be tough love today, this evening, as the star watches me and everyone is, you know, just, you know, being scanned of your heart, your DNA, your food, what's in your refrigerator, who you are, what you doing, what you got in your house in these last seconds. Like, y'all don't think, look, the foul language still don't add up to some of y'all motherfuckers' wicked ass hearts and minds. You understand me? These docile words, these the foul ass words that the white man gave. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. It did not matter if it came from Britain. It didn't came if it came from Spain. These motherfuckers left their language upon us like nobody's business. Now listen. NASA has classed the asteroids, okay, as near Earth objects, NEOs, and it's keeping them under constant supervision. Okay, listen and read. Look, I don't even gotta. I'm just gonna show you this shit. Just look at it. Just stare at it. Right? Just think of if that shit ricochets. And oh, that's not all what's going on, y'all. Because what I'm gonna present to you today is gonna be mind blowing. Okay. So if you want to continue to pray to your white hunky ass Jesus, do you all by means. Don't let me stop you. But I'm just fair warning you. This is what's coming to the earth, and I pray that they all destroy the powers that be, even though they have bunkers. But the fact that Wyoming is shaking, it just tells me a lot. You know, I'm just so happy to say that there's some lake of fire boiling for these devils, and don't let them take you to hell with them. That's all I have to say. Because the truth of the matter is, their time is up. Gentiles' times of trotting over the land is up. I don't know if you know. This is why they fighting. They think they're gonna fight against the Lord, the Most High Yah, and that's not the case. That is not the case. They have 1 hour to get it right, right? Yeah. Anyhow, so with that being said, though, I did see something else in another, um, and it caught my eye, but it was kind of like, say what? You know. So I'm just gonna post this on, and then I'm gonna let you. I'm not even gonna. You know what? Maybe I should. Let me see. If it comes out, it comes out. If it don't, it don't. So here it goes. Let's see if you can actually notice it. Okay. And I want you to see what are they saying over here, okay? So what does that say on the bottom, y'all? What does this say on the bottom? Is this it? Hold up. Let me see. There was something that was really mind blowing, and I need to catch that. But these are all the people from every SpaceX. They're well aware of what's going on. Um, let me see here. This was something different. Yes, I do read Reddit. I read all the nasty pigs information. I see how they live great illusions. I see how evil and devilish they are. That new under the sun. However, it's okay to be intelligent. It's okay to be smart. Just because I speak a certain way and I don't give a fuck about your emotions does not mean I'm not smart. However, I love to overstand shit, not understand shit. And that's the problem with motherfuckers. They need to learn how to overstand shit. I'm trying to find this. For some reason, it's not coming up like how it was coming up on the screen. Oh, wait, here it is. So the asteroids were engineered by 5G to spread more virus through vaccine storms. Now, let me tell you something, okay? I just want you to know these are the type of conversations that they have on Reddit. And what's living on Reddit is very toxicity. You have a lot of cute bullshit going on over there. They know very well. For the most part, most of them, majority of them, are truly indeed deceived, but most of them aren't. So you may want to stay in the know, okay? And with that being said, I just had to, make sure that y'all got to see that for yourself. The asteroids were engineered by 5G to spread more virus through vaccine storms. Now, let me tell you something. There's no way in the world that they can actually play with a 5G, a storm through any. And I tell you what, the Most High, they really, really trying to, not give you. They don't really want you to panic, because most of you is when that thing comes to the earth, and you see that flashlight come, you better know that it's that time. You know, and I pray that most of us, instead of being hateful, now listen, let me tell you what goes with this. Okay, what goes with this, and how they have deceived you in the Bible. They're gonna be doing all of this, and the Most High, I'm telling you, your Monday depends on your Sunday. So I just want to just clarify that. Do not say you did not hear this. You wasn't warned. You understand me? So magnitude, what's this? This is California. Okay, Mammoth, whatever lakes, California. Five, 5.2. I mean 5.2 earthquake, 5.2 magnitude. Okay, so just so you know everything is brewing at one time. And then you know what? Also, I want to show you something else. You know, as I go down the line, you know, you have what's his face? What's the Gordon formally requests major disaster declaration from federal government. Uh, you this is serious stuff, y'all. This really is, and I'm gonna put this up on the screen to give you an option to go, and don't take my word for it, but it's on Google. Wait this. I don't like the way I posted. So it's on Google, and as you can see, uh, even President Trump declares a disaster in Wyoming. And let me tell you something what's in Wyoming, okay? Wyoming is national park, okay? If that blows up, okay, the fire in that it will spread so far, and you will see buildings burning, everything destroyed, because that's what volcanoes do. They turn buildings and everything on earth to ashes. So with that being said, um that's brewing in the making, okay, because they're reaping what they're sow. They think that the Most High is really playing with them, and the Most High isn't. The Most High is not playing with you white people, Gentiles. Okay? I want you to understand this. That this is not you making these decisions. This everything that's happening is totally in the Most High's will. Okay? And as you can see, their pale faces are getting paler and paler. Okay? And I can't make this stuff up. Okay? So let's get into this. So Gordon, we already talked about that. Governor Gordon has submitted a formal request to President Trump asking that a major disaster declaration be issued for Wyoming as the spread of coronavirus here continues. Now, let me tell you something. What's so special about this place? And everything has a history in it. Okay? Now, going back, and I want you guys to understand, the end is gonna be declared as the beginning. Okay, so why? Because that's just the way it is. Now, if you read about where this place is, what it looks like, you see here Black History in the Cave, National Park Service, Enslaved Tour Guide. A lot of things took place over here. Okay, a lot of things took place here. Okay, and I want you to understand that you need to go do your history. And let me show you something else here. Okay, the Most High is not. I'm telling you, the Most High is not playing with these Gentiles. Okay, if you not notice, history is there. You just have to seek it. You understand me? Those who seek shall find. Okay, so what is so important about these areas? You know, what is so important about these areas that they have some great history. Okay? And if you go back in history, you will see that the Most High is getting ready to destroy. Now let's take a look at what happens in these areas, okay? Because this is more deeper, and I'm not giving Trump any credit. I'm not giving any one of these perverts, these beasts of the field, Gentiles, any credit. So don't come on here trying to convince me anything. Do you understand? All right. You're going to learn, you take this knowledge and you run with it. Okay? Human trafficking awareness, outreach in this area, history of slavery in California, California's Mammoth Lakes, and some are forced to travel. Okay? There's a lot of human trafficking over here, over the years, that has taken place. Okay? Make no mistake about this. Alright? Black history in California, history of slavery in California. Go and do your history. Okay? This is why I don't give these devils passes. I don't feel emotional with them. You know, when you go into your history, okay, they get mad at you because you know what they have done so brutally and so inhumane. And when you have the nerve to tell them about what their motherfucking ancestors have done to yours, they don't like that. Shut up is what they tell you. Or they want to censor you. They want to tell you what you allowed to know and what you not allowed to know. You know what I'm saying? And this is how deep this shit goes. So when you see caravans going up through Mexico, through Texas, through these borders, this is all human trafficking. They've been doing it forever. These are slavery fucking routes, okay? Ever since they took the slaves and enslaved them and imprisoned them in their own motherfucking land. It's nothing new under the sun. And when I say this is the promised land, I really mean this. I really mean this. Okay? And I don't mean to curse and use profanity, but, you know, knowledge is power. You understand me? Knowledge is power. Okay? And if only you knew how precious these areas are, you know, why don't you go and you know, try doing some more history. You know, when you look up Conga Mountain, right, in the Bible, you know, Conga Mountain is one of the mountains that is in Utah, if you will. You understand me? So when you put that in, you know what you get? You don't only get the beautiful sight to see how beautiful the mountain is, but you literally, oh wait, let me post this again. You literally get to see, how hidden history, okay, from old, very old Bibles, because these mountains are in the Bible, okay. They just twist and turn things, you know, and I don't want to confuse anyone. You understand me? I'm just here. I'm angry. I'm always gonna be angry. I guess I'm gonna be forever angry for the rest of my life, you know. So when you look at these places like Conga Mountain, so let's look up a Conga Mountain. Conga Mountain, how beautiful Conga Mountain was, right? Now you want to go for a list of mountains inside. You want to just type up a list of mountains. And then when you go and you Conga Mountain. Let's see what Conga Mountain looks like, right? Look how beautiful Conga Mountain is, right? But when you find out that this is right here in America, you understand me? And it makes sense. It makes sense. Conga Mountain in the Bible. This is a very, very old Bible, full of history. Type very, very old, if you will. I mean, the oldest that you could ever find. And so let's take a look at Conga Mountains. You know, and why does it go with the Bible so good? You know. It's about that time that we stop being naive and oblivious. It's about that time that we take the throne back, and we start just being self-taught, self-educated. They will sit there and they will tell you that this is the Middle East, and it could have been further from the truth. You understand me? They tell you that. What the man? I get so angry because you all focus over there, but you're not focused right here in the land. Conga Mountain. You understand me? Conga Mountain is located right here in Utah. These are Utah mountains. You understand me? You understand? These mountains here are in Utah, in the Americas, in the islands, the lands of the sea. Period. Okay? So I just wanted to, let y'all know that everything you've been learning, everything that you learn ain't true. Everything you've been taught, because you've been taught it does not mean it's accurate. In 1849, a white man lost a case against a black man who was accused of both being a slave and being in debt to the accuser. At the time, California was not under U.S. rule, and Mexican law, which prohibited slavery, was used in the case. This resulted in the legal presented of the official non-acknowledgement of slavery in California. Now we're talking about in the 1800s. Okay? By 1860 is when they stole this identity. You understand me? To create an illusion. Do you understand? Period. Okay? So, I'm done being your teacher for tonight. I hope that I encourage you and inspire you to go and look up these beautiful mountains that are right here, that the Bible talks about, that are right here in the United States of America. And you may want to go, the Semitic activity began at 736. Listen, the U.S. Geological Survey said was felt in parts of the Central Valley and into a San Francisco Bay Area. The quake was centered near Mono Lake, the historic ghost town. If you not notice, even right now where they're burying people in New York seems to be ghost towns. So they have a history of, just taking stuff back. And you watching people, you watching these things happen, and you don't know of these places because you have no idea, right? So same thing in America, same thing in the Bronx right now. Where did this ghost town come from? They literally, this whole place where they burying people is literally abandoned buildings. Look at the neighborhood, Uh, make no mistake about this, and I'm gonna be doing a video on that. Stay tuned for that. Okay. So, please go do your history. You know, um, they came here and stole the lands. They didn't only steal the lands; they imprisoned uh black people. You know, as they say, black people, the real Israelites, the indigenous people, and took their land. They're held hostage not only in their houses now, but for years. Okay, but now the curses are reversing, and I hate to break it to people. You know, these Germans, Ashkenazis, Anglo-Saxons, this is not your land. This is not your land. You're a foolish nation. Period. You're not even a people. Period. And I hate to break it to folks like that, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So here it is. The asteroids were engineered by 5G to spread more virus through vaccines. So this is their analysis. This is their, you know, uh, way of expressing, you know, we have to kill them before the astronaut comes, but I pray that this astronaut will come fast and take you out so fast. I'm so sick and tired of you. And I pray, you know, and the truth is coming out, you know. The truth is really, really here. It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. You Gentiles, you're going to be preaching tomorrow. You won't even wake up till Monday. So you go ahead and you keep your last Sabbath on your Sunday. You go ahead and keep your last tradition. You go right ahead. Go right ahead. Man, listen, some of you're already being plagued out because you already sold out. And some of the Most High is just, you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't wish this on anyone. But the fact that people are so wicked and so inhumane and so disgusting, and they love their masters, they love to be slaves, they love this cruelty, they love this matrix, they can't hardly wait to get back to work and live like slaves in this matrix. I'm sick and tired of answering to a white hunky ass motherfucker. I'm sick and tired. Listen, look, I'm tired. This earth does not belong to them at all. Not even a little bit. This earth does not belong to them. You do not get to. That's why the Most High is gonna do what He do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy and proud to say that. You know, even though I'm using profanity with this defile ass language that was given to me, this defile ass language that they sit there and they talk all these gurgitative words and big, big, famous, big long speaking words. I'm telling you, in basic and just in limbo, how they coming for your children, how they gonna come and snatch you out your houses, how you know uh you just stay locked in. I want you to fearmonger. We own you, we got you, we have medical martial law coming for you, in the process, they're all dying anyway. The ones that the suppressors that they're sending, they won't even most of the majority of them are fucking dying in their fucking sleeps. Yeah. You know why? Because they think that, and then this doctor, this one doctor, she's such a devil. She's such a devil. How the fuck does she get on here? That's why I don't trust doctors. I don't trust lawyers. I don't trust cops. And they all gonna get it back. Everything that they're doing. Right now this nurse, she's like, oh, clap for me. I'm the oh, excuse me, that's my cue. Clap for me, And meanwhile, you got nurses at 10 a.m. with orders, with judge papers to come for their kids because they supposedly are exposing their children and their family with coronaviruses. Listen, I'm not saying this to be a ball buster or inconsiderate because that's the least of my intentions. I don't rock like that. I don't get down like that. But to see how people in this country, okay, how they benefit off of stupidity. Like, how many of you are stuck in your houses right now and you still have not pleaded your case to the Most High? How many of you repented? No. Most majority of yous are creating death sentence. Your last plead would be, I'm going to drink a cup of alcohol and play some quarantine alcohol games online. Or I'm going to just, be a fearmonger. I'm going to scare the world. I'm going to do scary tactic videos. Tell my people, you can't fight this fight. You ain't shit. Basically, in different words, right? And then, cover your face. I'm gonna snitch you out. Fuck love your neighbor, right? You know, begging people to stay home because you're uninformed. It's crazy. It's ludicrous, but nonetheless, it is what it is. It's part of yeah, it's a tactic. It is a this, it is a that, and it takes the whole world to tangle to be knocked down in this point. You know what I mean? So I'm so glad to say that we're so close. Why would I want to return back to a matrix that I have to kill myself paying rent? I have to kill myself to do anything, Like, I'm so glad that this shit end. And you know what? Now that, most of you that your names are not written in the next kingdom, maybe you will get the chip and you will, worship the beast or whatever, and you're gonna go back to your so-called normal life. But I want to warn you of something. Because it's gonna be they're gonna come and they're gonna come for a lot, you know. That's a choice you have to make. And everything you do is a choice. If you're willing to love your life to the depth of your soul, more power to you. But never say, I didn't warn you. It's not worth it. Because that beast system, if they have a cyber attack, or the sun falls on you, or you're gonna catch blisters, or whatever the case may be, because you think you're gonna eat, you better off just dying. You know, win your soul for the next turn in life. You know, they just want to take you to hell with them, because a white man's heaven is a black man's hell here on earth, and they know their time is up. They know that they had their kingdom right here. All that shit they talking about, resurrection, this, and they never want to take fucking responsibility of being devils, heathens, serpents, beasts of the fields. They never want to take full responsibilities. Now they want to act like you're racist. You're racist. You just so fucking racist. No, motherfuckers, you are just trying to be normal now, because you can't have your shit like you had it before. You even if you have a lot of money, where you going? Huh, Cardi B? Bitch, where you going? And now you so desperate, you telling people it's okay. Like, when are we gonna go outside? When are we gonna go outside? Why can't we go outside? Oh, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna come and knock on people's doors? And I was watching the Wuhan case, and you was dragging people out their houses. Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna come and take our temperatures? No, bitch. See, you already sold your soul, so you don't know. You're done. You're already going to hell. You know. And whoever follows these people's places and things, man, woe unto you. And I have to tough love you. So I'm like, the way I'm talking, this is urgent. This ain't gonna be no white session. This ain't gonna be no big speaking. No, this is not emotions, motherfuckers. Fuck your fucking emotions, okay? Don't take this shit with a grain of salt. Take it like a champion. Take it like, you know what? This shit is real. Real, recognized, real. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And all you Trump supporters, black motherfuckers, black Trump supporters, you're gonna continue doing your motherfucking stupid ass videos along with these fucking heathens, Gentiles, and you're gonna be telling the world, oh, Trump 2020. Bitch, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. Because 2020, you're, where you go, when you go, oh, bitch, you're stuck in your house. And from there, you go to hell. Off a cliff. Period. Do you understand that? No? Okay, well, you sit there and wait for the cabal and all this other fuck shit y'all got going on, okay? Period. Now, I just can't help it. I've been getting on here, and I've been, just, trying to sound the alarm to my best. But you know what? I'm going to call it and say it how I say it. This ain't a group. I'm not in no group. Y'all motherfuckers too emotional. You got mixed breed bitches coming up on shit, trying to tell people what they can say, not say. Fuck trying to let the world hear you. Whoever hear you. Whoever don't, just don't. You understand me? Sometimes your message ain't for everybody, period. You know what I'm saying? If you need 6, 7,000 people to hear you, guess what? They not all gonna agree with you. Okay? So for what it's worth, if they stumble over your video, but you speaking your motherfucking mind, the way it comes across your heart, whoever don't like, they don't like. Whoever like they, it is what it is. See, that's why my channel is a divine appointment channel. I don't have a time or set or schedule. This is when I need to talk shit, I talk my shit. When I need to say stuff, as far as warning, sounding the alarm, that's what I use my channel for. To be on here fucking around. Listen, whoever gonna come through my channel, they know when I got a new video. If it's 10 people, if it's 12 people, if it's one person, you understand me? That one person is a divine. He's a divine soul. That's all I have coming through here is divine appointments. And forgive me for using this profanity, this defile ass language. But like I said, this defile ass language did a lot of things to our ancestors, did a lot of things to us, and it's still doing a lot of things to us. You think that I'm going to show you better than I could tell you. I'm going to show you how easy and smooth they are with their defile ass language. And this is every day in your face lately. You understand me? Look how smooth their defile language is. Listen.
ご存知でしたか？およそ
I want you to hear the defile language. Okay? And it's mind blowing, but hey.
Okay, it's Good Friday. Let's be nice. In Washington State, we've made enough progress that the governor is now able to return an Army field hospital. So we're going to take that hospital. We don't think we need any more hospitals. We've built thousands of beds all over the country. And we think we're probably not going to need that hospital anyway. If we do, we're ready to move it to a different location. In New York, we're seeing hospital admissions declining very substantially, as I said. And nationwide, the number of new cases per day is flattening substantially, suggesting that we're near the peak and our comprehensive strategy is working. With the tireless devotion of American doctors and nurses and all of the medical people, we've kept our fatality rate very, very low compared to other countries. On the medical front, the FDA has issued 47 emergency use authorizations for advancements in testing, new ventilator designs, innovations in personal protective equipment, and experimental medicine.
And experimental medicine. Pay the fuck attention. These motherfuckers is global order policies are being implemented. Pay the fuck attention.
Since Monday, we've deployed 2 major shipments of hydroxychloroquine from our national.
Hydroxychloroquine, like, he's making it seem like this has Oxidine. It's the best thing. It's great for 5G radiation. It's basically what he's telling you. His 5G is frying the fuck out of you with a plague, and he's just selling that shit, People, they're just so fucking naive and oblivious, He's basically telling you he's a fucking drug dealer right now, I can't, there's no other way to describe this shit, you know what I mean? Like FDA. FDA is the biggest cartel in the whole fucking world. Nothing new under the sun. They control everything. Now what they're doing is they're implementing to take over everything. The food industry, the medicine, every damn thing. You can't buy, you can't sell. You're being shut the fuck down. Period.
Stockpile, and it's going to various cities. And we are also disposing and getting as quickly as we can portions of it to the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Department of Defense. And speaking of the Department of Defense, they're going to be sending us 10 million N95 masks that they had. And we're in great shape in every way. We're in great shape with ventilators. We're in great shape with protective clothing. We have additional plane loads coming in, but we're not getting any calls from governors at this moment. I can speak, I think, for Vice President Pence, who'll be talking in a little while. We're getting very few calls from governors or anybody else needing anything. They're in great shape. More than 2 million coronavirus tests have now been completed.
Completed. More than 2 million have been completed. There's 7 point something 7 million people apparently in the earth, right? So they getting there. Don't worry. And whoever's dying is dying. You know? But I want to know what self-righteous Christian is going to be raptured that loves this motherfucker right here. Excuse my French. The wicked that uplift this devil. They just as wicked as he is, right? You think this shit is funny? This shit ain't funny. Shit is not funny, and that's why he who leadeth into captivity shall be led into captivity. Those who are sitting here worshiping and praising this motherfucker right here, when your day comes, and it will, because like George Bush said, and we will, there's a new world order, and it will be, and it will. Well, here's that it will time, okay? Make no mistake about this. And those of you who hated George Bush, that's how you will forever remember him. Senior, son, it didn't matter. And they didn't kill the New World Order. They probably killed his New World Order. But they threw a little swag in this shit right real quick. You know? And the fact that Obama been implementing shit, every president is in on it. Okay? You're not, and they use Obama to persuade the masses because he was black, he needed to, divide to conquer. That's what it was. Because at one point, before this, if a president won, they just won. Everybody went about their life. It was it. But he was able to do something different. And then when he came, it was already this, dictation, this brainwashing in the minds, like thinking like, maybe like, give me a fucking break. So what you're watching here is the finishing product, and you are the product. You're going to be finished. You are the finishing product. Your children are, it's only a matter of time. They come knocking on your door, come and take your children. You know what? And it is what it is. And you let that shit happen. You know why? Because you said, oh, they fighting for the children. Okay. So they left you with that. And all you can say is Trump 2020. Now, when they come and knock on your door and take your children, I want to see if you're going to be that happy and easygoing. In the care and in the time that he's the president, you think this motherfucker care about you or your family? Hell nah. This is game over. Especially to the Q movement. Like, I swear I cannot stress this enough. I know. You guys reap what you sow, though. And every chance I get on him, I'm going to rub that shit in. Because you know what? You still hardcore with it. You rolled over. You let him rub your belly. Motherfuckers, he come and take your guns. Oh, he already infringed your First Amendment. I mean, like, in so many ways. And this bullshit ass religion. I'm so glad that everything is being destroyed, though. It's like, it's a good thing. It's bad because, the way they're going about it, but it's a great thing. Everything that's happening right now needs to happen. It just needs to happen. Americans, they love their wicked lives. They love their everyday lives. They want to go back to being a slave. They want to go back to being whatever they want to be, whatever you was. So, look at this. This is the plan, motherfuckers. Listen to this motherfucker say. He is singing to you like the snake that he is. The snake. You knew the snake was going to bite you, but you let him in anyway. Oh, I'm going to play that shit for y'all. Go ahead. Listen.
We're conducting approximately 100,000 more every day. We're also working to bring blood-based serology tests to the market as quickly as possible so that Americans can determine whether or not they have already had the virus and potentially have immunity. They have immunity if they've had the virus. A lot of them don't even know if they've had it. Sometimes it's brutal. You see the Prime Minister, who seems to be doing well now, I hope. The NIH, CDC, and FDA are currently validating these antibody tests to ensure that they're accurate, and they're doing that at breakneck speed. I think we can say that, Doctor, and we're going to get them approved very quickly. Every American should be proud of what our country has achieved in just a short period of time. The U.S. military has deployed thousands of personnel to build 23 temporary hospitals with more than 16,000 beds. And we have the potential to build many more if we needed them. We're all ready to go, but I don't think we're going to need them, which is great news. And we built those hospitals in 12 states and the District of Columbia using the Defense Production Act, and we used it like a hammer. A lot of the media said, oh, we weren't using it. We used it like a hammer. My fellow Americans, we have to get back. Tonight, I want to speak with you about our nation's unprecedented response to the coronavirus outbreak.
Recently, we've been hit by virus, and its name is Corona. What does it do? Makes it hard to breathe. Right now, there is no vaccine. And now we've gotta stay alert, stop it from getting worse. We should all be careful so that this disease won't blow. Wash your hands, rub them. Don't touch your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and avoid going to crowded places. Push back Corona. Practice good hygiene and keep your personal space clean. Respect the social distancing. Fight against the Corona.
Shit, I don't know which one is more funnier, him or Tupac, okay? In the motherfucking movie Juice, okay? Now listen, let's listen to this snake ass bitch, you know? Because we gonna take it back, you know? Some of y'all will love to forget. That's the problem with these motherfucking Americans. They love to forget.
Heard the poem called The Snake. So I have it. Does anybody want to hear it again? You sure? Are you sure? Okay. So let's dedicate this to General Kelly, the Border Patrol, and the ICE agents for doing such an incredible job. All right? This was written by Al Wilson a long time ago. And I thought of it having to do with our borders and people coming in. And we know what we're going to have. We're going to have problems. We have to very, very carefully vet. We have to be smart. We have to be vigilant. So here it is, The Snake. It's called The Snake. On her way to work one morning, down the path along the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake. His pretty-colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Poor thing, she cried, I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you. The border. Take me in, oh tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, oh tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk and laid him by her fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night And as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed that vicious snake. She clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in by now, oh heavens, you would have died. She stroked his pretty skin again and kissed him and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, that snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. I have saved you, cried the woman, and you've bitten me, heavens why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in.
You are a fucking reptilian. And now everybody's in quarantine. So here goes your fucking quarantine song. Booja.
I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna keep my feet up and stare at the fan. Turn the TV on, throw my hand in my pants. Nobody's gonna tell me I can. No, I'll be lounging on the couch, just chilling in my snuggie. Click to MTV so they can teach me how to yak it. 'Cause in my castle, I'm a that freaking man. Oh yes, I said it, I said it, I said it, 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. Nothing at all. Stay home, please stay home. Nothing at all. Stay home, please stay home. No, I ain't gonna comb my hair, 'cause I ain't going anywhere. No, 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 no. I'll just run in my birthday suit and let everything hang loose. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. Nothing at all. Stay home, please stay home. Nothing at all. Stay home, please stay home. Nothing at all.
Fucking idiots. And that was your song going along with your forecast. Hopefully your asteroids will touch base. I mean, like, some of you motherfuckers need to be crushed. Like, you love your fucking master. You love this hunky ass snake, right? You love your reptilian. So, I don't want to wish this on nobody, but some of y'all motherfuckers need to be plagued out, astronaut out, etc., etc. So I'm gonna play this reptilian real quick, and hopefully you really listen to the words, the sounds that's coming out of his mouth. This will probably be the last thing you ever hear tonight, but at least you know that he was plotting on. This is your demise, okay? This is not some emergency, motherfuckers. This is your demise. Take it or leave it. It is what it is. It's the motherfucking truth. Do you understand this shit? Because I'm tired of you motherfuckers understanding. Overstand, understand. Like a motherfucking sandwich. Period.
Think of it in this horrible period, this horrible, dark period where this monster came and worked its horrible, horrible spell over the world. 184 countries as of this morning. 184 countries. We've done well, and I guess the market thinks we've done well because we had the biggest stock market increase without one day. We're talking 4 days instead of 5 that we've had in 50 years. 50 years. Think of that. More than 50 years, actually. In short, the American people have launched the greatest mobilization of our society since World War II, deploying every scientific, governmental, medical, and military resource to defeat the virus.
So it's really about the encouraging signs that we see, but as encouraging as they are, we have not reached the peak. And so every day we need to continue to do what we did yesterday and the week before and the week before that, because that's what in the end is going to take us up across the peak and down the other side.
This is the end of the week, that famous week that we spoke about last weekend, in which what actually was predicted to happen happened. We're starting to see the leveling off and the coming down that Dr. Birx had mentioned. But it's important to remember that this is not the time to feel that since we have made such important advance in the sense of success of the mitigation, that we need to be pulling back at all.
And if you notice, they don't even have their little eagle on their podiums. So yeah, not to try to fearmonger y'all, but it's about that time that, you know, we get in tune with our spirit. You know, start being spiritual. Start being connected to the Most High. You know, repent for your wickedness. Repent for the entertaining of this garbage. Repent for being your own downfall, for dragging your kids down in this mess. You know, everybody claims that your children don't stand a chance. Well, then thank yourself for that. For being dumbed down, for allowing yourself to become transhumanism without even a care in the world. You know, you spend X amount of hours for the last, I'm going to have to say 10 years, if you will, on these damn electronics that are coming back to haunt you and bite you in the butt. Not only that, to say the least, how about Google tracking your asses? And nobody has made a single sound about it. You know, you love the demise. Everything has become the new norm for you fucking inhumane creatures here on this earth. And I'm sorry to say, but I'm not. Everything that you thought was so good for you turned out to be your worst nightmare. Everything. And, you know, I hate to break this to you, but it is what it is. You know, your children will wear phones in their fingers. And if you think that I'm lying, I will be more than glad to show you a video of that too. Okay? It's not a game. It really isn't. So before I get off of here, I want to show you your children's future, because you love these electronics, because you invest in them, because you all you need is a great iPhone with a nice pair of fucking Jordans, and you did Black Friday, you sold your ass out, everything is the new iPhones and this, that, and the third, right? So let's get it. New I'm gonna have to jeez. No, I'm gonna have to really go chip phone. Okay, so I'm trying to. I'm not trying to use none of these videos. So what I'll do is I'll go and I'll get it myself, and I'll just use what I post on my own page. And let's see here. Let's see if I put it on here. Did I put it on here? Did I put it over here? Let me see here. So yeah, I definitely need to show this. And it's not a game, y'all. It really isn't. You know, the fact that we took this lightly for a certain amount of years, we don't even care. You know, our children are getting ready to be taken from you, and all people could do is, you know, just play and play and play and play and play. You know, there's a time for everything, and I'm telling you right now, this is not the time to be playing fear-mongering. I mean, you guys just you need to understand this, literally. And as soon as I find this video, I'm gonna post this shit. And if you think that they're playing, they're not playing at all. They're not playing at all. And people can, you know, take this lightly all you want, you know. And I'm about to find this video right now, because I know that I have it there. I definitely have it there. And also, I don't know if you guys ever seen Tupac Juice, but even Tupac knew that this was going to take place. For some reason, you know, they're not playing that shit though in Africa. They're really fighting back. They're really standing up. Oh, hit. Oh, no, wait. No, that's not it. It's right here, after here. Where is this video? I know I uploaded it myself. Okay, here it is. It's right here. So, you guys know that this is what's coming your way. Okay, and it's really, really fucked up how they always got to use a biracial chick, you know, and her mother's black, her father's white, European, and you know, this is what they sell, you know. It's what it is. Get it.
Subdermal implants. They charge themselves with motion like a self-winding watch. And it's on the 22 network. I get signal across 95% of UK mainland, 98 by next year.
When I phoned you, it was ringing. You were ringing.
That's the... Will you call me?
Sorry?
Will you call me?
You mean telephone you?
Yes.
When?
Now.
But you're sitting right here.
This is why I wanted to have lunch. You just phone me? Now? Hello, Bethany speaking.
Hello?
You phoning for Bethany?
Yes. What are you doing?
This is Bethany. Can you hear me?
Well, you're right in front of me.
But can you hear me down the phone?
Oh my gosh.
This is me. On the phone, I had it implanted. My hand is the phone. I can walk and talk because I'm on the phone inside my hand. I am the phone. This is what phones are going to be from now on. I've integrated. Thank you for your call. Subdermal implants. They charge themselves with motion like a self-winding watch. And it's on the 22 network. I get signal across 95% of UK mainland, 98 by next year.
When I phoned you, it was ringing. You were ringing.
That's the speaker.
And there you have it, you know. There's the shit that we got to deal with our children. That's why they snatching people's children. They need children to be transhumanism. They're not too fond of old people, even though old people of the last generation was nasty, bitter, racist. They didn't well, my grandma was probably one of the best last of the, grandmas that I've ever known. Um, you could do but so much. But lately, these elder people have not been elderlies or great examples for this generation. And apparently, in the past, I would have to say past 40 years, if you will, babies have been having babies. Um, Babies have been having babies, young, kids having kids. And as you can see, this is what it came about. This is the millennials. They are, I mean, like, they're already sold your ass out. So trying to, you know, they so, I just can't even express or define the words that I need to use to describe the millennials. I can't right now, not right now in this video, but they are dangerous. Everything is normal to them. And I don't care how much, we want to be like, well, my children ain't like this and my children ain't like that. And if you're not homeschooling your children, sometimes you are yuck mouth. Sometimes you're full of shit. Sometimes you're just a stinking ass motherfucking soul anyway. And your poor kids, they just sucking up all your nasty, dirty ass energy. There's no other way to illustrate this. So I'm just going to be myself. And if your kids are going to school, you don't know what your kids are picking up. They learning whatever. The past, 15 years, kids just been crazy on Facebook. 20 years, if you will. Crazy on Facebook. Ever since social media took off, all you see is horrible things on the social media, especially with children fighting in schools, wherever, etc., etc. So that's what our future has become. This is the generation that will not die. Not you will beg to die, and you won't be able to die. You know what I mean? And we're not gonna die up to all these things that need to come to pass are gonna come and pass. Unfortunately, we are in Revelation 13, and tomorrow's Sunday. Excuse me. Tomorrow's Sunday, and they are celebrating. What they need to do. This ludicrous indoctrination. Some going to be covered and abiding under the shadow of the Almighty. Those who endure, those who are preaching in spirit and in truth, those who are standing bold like a lion. Those are the ones that are going to make it. The ones that are hiding their faces, they're uninformed. The ones who are just like around here spreading fear tactics. You will be taken over. If you're in your home drinking, you're in the spirit. You're smoking, you're doing whatever. You're not, the most you're gonna hear me is curse. And you know why I curse? Because I'm angry. These are not emotions. I'm mad as shit that people are still doing whatever they want to do. In this last second, you have the opportunity to plead your case and pray. Fast and pray. And you know what they rather do? They rather drink and get high and throw quarantine parties. Because they don't know how to come out of this. And then those, come out of her, my people. Come out of her. Come out of Babylon. You will receive the plagues. Tomorrow, you still going to try to celebrate this Jesus Christ, white man on the cross illusion. It's mind-blowing. It doesn't matter if Jesus is white, black in your eyes. The fact that you're getting ready to worship a graven image on a damn cross is a damn shame. Period. Period. Thou shalt not worship graven images, and you guys cannot get that out of your damn head. You can't get it out of your system. You just can't. You don't even want to try. You don't even want to seek the Most High and the Lord's statutes and commandments. That's crazy. That's a death sentence within itself. Then you got these atheist people that fell out, you know, not caring about this Jesus stuff, and they just have a channel full of just ignorant people. But now when I say ignorant people, because these people are still not in the know of the Most High. You take people. Okay, so it's cool to tell the truth that the Bible, the words in it are real, but the way you was indoctrinated wasn't. You read the story wrong because you had low vibrations and you did not have uh comprehension skills, if you will. And that comes with reading and understanding. But however, the book has been seized to most people. The book is sealed to a lot of people. The Most High is pouring out His Spirit on all His sons and daughters in this last second, because the Most High wants those who are going to preach in the Spirit and in truth to know these things so they can be bold and courageous like a lion. But then you got these crazies, like right now. These pastors, they are so desperate. This was their job. This was their job, and they don't want to stop. They want to continue to preach and have false indoctrination. That is not sound doctrine, y'all. So they're going crazy. They're losing their minds. They want you to put your faith in them and give them $1. Prosperity. You're gonna come out of this, and this is it. This is so it. The Most High said, "Come out of her, my people. Come out of Babylon. Come out of her, my people." You don't want to come out of. Even the Pope is telling you to come out of her. Even the Pope disowned the vicar of Christ. You still don't understand this. I think it's ludicrous that you people are just blind by choice, slaving your mind on purpose, and you love this life. It didn't matter if you have to kill your brother, black on black crime for it. Didn't matter as long as you eating. Didn't matter whose throat you cut. That's why this Matrix shit is over. Most High shut it down. Shut it down because it's inhumane. It ain't none of this stuff that the earth don't belong to these hunkies, these reptilians. The food on the planet don't belong to them. They created FDA. They have all this knowledge and it's gonna be destroyed in 1 second. Well, the Most High is good and ready. Good and ready. So I just wanted to clarify that. I had to get that off my chest. Oh my God. As soon as I did that, my chariot left. It was watching me to make sure that I said what I had to say, even though I shouldn't be cursing. But you know what? This is the foul language. It's better for you to hear it and see it coming than these people to say what they say in big words. You are going to be an experiment. They don't know what the chip is going to do to you. You're an experiment. They don't even know if people are going to lose their minds. They don't know if the Most High is going to. Once this earth is shaken by astronauts, you don't know. Repent so you can come out of this. But I tell you, whoever's wicked is going bye-bye. Whoever is, still trying to live in this wicked world, there's nothing else left for you. You don't, I just can't. They did a great job in wearing the saints out. Who can make war with the saints is pretty much right now what they're doing. And blessed are those who endure the patience of the Most High. When you read this Bible, it is a chessboard for them. You need to know that if you want to know their next move, just continue to look in Isaiah. Continue to read Isaiah prophecy. Continue to read what the prophets were saying and how they prophesied about this day right here in age. And that's a great way to understand a lot of things. But anywho, this is your girl, The Talk with Tiny. And have a good night. I've done my part. You do the rest. I plan to see